We finally arrived. The college football playoff semifinals. We've got the Cotton Bowl with Alabama and Michigan State. Then it's Clemson and Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl. I'm Brian Clark at CineSport, previewing and picking the games with Ralph Russo of the AP. Ralph, we'll start with the Cotton Bowl. It's always true that games are won and lost up front, but is that even more the case in this matchup?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, over in the Orange Bowl, you got some dynamic quarterbacks. Michigan State and Alabama are, I hate to use the word old school, but they generally are sort of more traditional offensively. They have both defenses are anchored by their defensive lines. And Alabama's got 11 guys, and they're all 4- and 5-star recruits led by Ashawn Robinson, an All-American defensive end / tackle. So Michigan State's going to need to sort of figure out a way to control that Alabama defensive line if it's going to have any luck. Alabama not only is really good up front, but they also have the big hammer in Derrick Henry, the 240-pound Heisman Trophy winner.
Then certainly a contrast in styles in the Orange Bowl. Unbeaten Clemson, they take on Oklahoma. Is this just going to come down to who's got the better athletes on the field?
Yeah, to a certain degree, and maybe which quarterback plays better, and they're both brilliant. Baker Mayfield for Oklahoma was a guy who I thought could have been a Heisman finalist. He just missed the cut. Deshaun Watson for Clemson was a Heisman finalist, and this guy is going to be a massive star. Both of these guys are going to be back next year to make another run at it. I expect, unlike the game in the Cotton Bowl, I expect this game to be a lot of points. It'll be great eye candy for the casual fan. You say, will it come down to the better athletes? I think it could come down to which team protects its quarterback better. So quarterbacks, who protects their quarterbacks, that should decide the Orange Bowl.
And then finally, the important part, heading into 2016, we'll try to do it on a high note in terms of your picks. Who's going to win these two games?
You know, it's hard to pick against Alabama. I see some paths from Michigan State, and no team embraces the underdog role. No team plays the underdog role better and is more dangerous as an underdog than Michigan State. They did it against Ohio State. They've done it in the past, and they really thrive being overlooked. But Alabama's just got so many athletes. It's hard to pick against Alabama. I'll take them on one side of the bracket. And over in the Orange Bowl, I just think it's a magical year for Clemson to a certain degree. These two teams are really close. I could absolutely see Oklahoma winning. I think Deshaun Watson really becomes the breakout star off of this game. And Clemson and Dabo Swinney get it done to set up an Alabama-Clemson national championship game.
So there it is, Ralph Russo of the AP. Thanks, Ralph.